On something different, man. To try to just show my appreciation to what God is doing for me, you have to show appreciation to somebody else. It's not all about what you get, but how can you be able to help somebody else. So I want to be able to just do something for my father. I mean, I'm a man now, so I can be able to do something for my father. Like, you know, that's something a man to do when he get of age. He'll buy his dad something. That he, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm a man. Totally a man now. Took a long time to get there, but it took a long time, man. It took a while, man. My mentality was just so, I can't even explain how I thought and how I think and how I thought it was supposed to be, and it was totally the wrong way. Totally, I think, opposite of what is real and what is true. To now, I know. You know what I'm saying? A man supposed to take care of his family, love his father, love his mother, love his sister, love his brother, no matter what. That's what a man supposed to do. A man supposed to stand up like that. Stand up to be a man. A man that's what a man do. He a man. He stand up and become a man, and he don't look for handouts. He don't look for excuses no more. He just do what he's supposed to do. Like the saying say, a man's work is never done. And that's true. So he constantly have to keep fighting for his family. It's up to the man, because we the head. We are the head. Oh, there you go.
I'm not saying that.
I'm just saying that.
What about your mother?
Love my mom, man. She's a good mother, man. She raised me singly with 4 kids in the house. She worked, stood up, man, worked hard, clean, raised me to be a man. Told me, you have a child, take care of it. My mother was the first person to tell me, if you have a baby by a girl, you better take care of it. And I took heed to that. She said, you don't never turn your back on nobody, man. You never do that. You have a child, you hold up to responsibilities, and you deal with it. And I stood by her word. Stood by that.
Do you have any no resentment at all towards your father for not being there at all?
I did.
Yeah.
I would not lie. I would not lie. I used to have a lot of resentment towards my father, man. I used to have a lot of resentment towards him, man. But I always loved him still, but I had a resentment. But when my relationship grew with the Lord and closer with the Lord like it did, I realized that my father, he didn't know. He didn't know. Now I know. So what I knew, I took it and I bonded to him. And that made it strong because I called him. You know, he called me, but I'm saying, like, I forgave. That's what I want. That's what I want to use. I forgave. God gave me for my trespasses towards people, the things I did to people, and I forgave my father for some of the things he did of not really being there for us and a father towards more than he should have been, because he did the best he could, but he could have did more, and I kind of resented him for that. But he did do the best that he knew how. So, and that's what it is. You got to forgive, man. You can't, if you don't forgive nobody, it will hurt you more than the person who you're not forgiving. Because you're the one holding that in you, and that person not even really thinking about it. That's the honest God truth. You be more bitter, you holding more bitter in your heart for not forgiving the person who doing you wrong, and they not even really thinking about you. You like, why he do me like that? Why they play me? They walking around everyday life. And you thinking about them, it been 30 years ago. And you still talking about what they did to you. They ain't thought about it and said nothing to it. Probably got a new life, new wife, kids and everything, moved on. And people still be holding on so somebody did to them instead of just forgiving that person and moving on, or vice versa. However the situation may be, you gotta forgive. 7 times, 700 is what Jesus said.
77 times 7 or something?
Yep.
A lot, or whatever it is. Just keep on doing.
Yep.
What about your brothers and sisters? Do you have a story?
Nah, I love my sisters and brothers. I love them. Nothing, not really. In that aspect, just sisters and brothers are gonna be sisters and brothers, I guess. But I do want them to look at life like I do, but I guess they can't right now until they get close relationship with God, because it's something I can see we can do more better. But I know I'm reaching out. I know I'm taking the initiative to try to being a better brother and a closer brother. But I'm not really getting it back in return. So I guess two different lifestyles or different walks of life, something that's really drawing that magnet apart. I don't know.
So when you got closer to God, before you came to Indianapolis, or?
I had a relationship with God before I came to Indianapolis, but my relationship with God.
When you really took it seriously?
Yes, my personal relationship with God got totally seriously, and more. Yes, when I came to Indianapolis. Yes.
You think it's because you came to Indianapolis, or just?
Yes, I think it's because I came to Indianapolis and I was on my own. I didn't have no crutches. I didn't have nobody to lean on. I didn't have no doors to run to. I didn't have no excuses. I was out here in another city, really not knowing too many people, and I had to do it for myself. I had to really learn on my own. I ain't had too many friends that I was gonna be around. I didn't have too many. I had no family really. I had got a couple cousins down here. But I wasn't really with I don't want to, using them or nothing like that. I totally trusted and depended on the Lord. He seen me through. I put all my trust in God. Everything I did, I put it in God's hand. And He led me. He led me. Everything, jobs, from how to get places, how to get around. I ain't know none of this, how to get around out here, man. And now I can get. I know where I'm going. It be 9 years I've been in this city. 9 years, man. So that in itself, right there, let you know that a person can make it. A person can make it, man.
Were you afraid when you left?
Yes, totally afraid. I was so afraid that I lashed it out down here. Fear brings makes strange things happen with you. When you scared of something, you mad all the time. You can be mad a lot. You can I think you fight because you scared, you fear. So I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know nobody. I was going, big city. They didn't have a job. When I first got down here, they didn't have a job. So I got my first job in 2004.
And when did you come? When did you get here?
2002.
Did you ever want to go back home?
Yes.
And what stopped you?
I went back and my car stopped on me in Gary, Indiana, and tried to sell drugs again. My best friend got killed. With his son and 2 other people. A brutal homicide.